Greetings to everyone. Let me hope everything's okay there. So I welcome you to my channel. So you support by subscribing and promote and share too, and maybe share this content to others too, so that we can share contents. We learn from each other. So I would like you to maybe share the content to others, and if you see something to advise, please comment. You advise me. If you have something that you are not like getting more details, you can pause, go through, or you can ask directly. You can even go to the comment section there, put your question. If I can manage to answer, I will be able to answer. If I cannot, then I'll consult all others who can manage to answer. So don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and so we can continue like that. Our today's maybe part or today's topic for this video is how we're gonna see the correction for the final exams, which was set by Mr. Hunter Tech. So the final exam for Excel and Excel beginner. So as we said, Excel for Mr. Hunter is subdivided: Excel beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So these exams are mainly testing those basic for Excel. So these are the Excel for the beginner, some sample question for the beginner. So this is the final exam set by Mr. Hunter for the beginner. We would like to see how we can solve these questions. So by the time we can answer from number 1 up to 60, I think they are more than 60, 74 years up to this 70 for the last question. I'm very sure you will be see also you will be comparing yourself, like how which content maybe you'll be like, maybe you can evaluate yourself the Excel you have. So let us try to answer one by one and see what we can do. So the first question, they said using the save as option to create a copy of the workbook and rename it as final exam. You can save this copy to folder on your text and computer, or they said use the save as option, create a copy of the workbook and rename it as final exam. You can save the copy to the folder on your desktop and or to your OneDrive. So let us go to and open our Excel. So from here we go to blank workbook. Remember they said we create a copy of the workbook, so that is a blank workbook. So let us open that blank workbook. It is now book 1. So they said we use save as option. Go to file tab, go where the save as option, browse any location you want to save, but they said to save it on OneDrive. You can select there OneDrive, or you go to one document. For me, I will browse because on my OneDrive I have other things. So I will select where I want to maybe to save this workbook. I will select download, then I come here and rename my workbook as final. So final exam. They said we name as final exam. I think it was in small letter, final exam. So from there we save. This one is there existing, so I'd like to repress yes. So do you want to, maybe let me change the name, because this name it is there in existence. So let me try to do this. I see whether it can accept this. Okay, let me put something to unify this one. So let me add something like this later, so it will accept. Let me just assume this is the name they told me to save, because I have a copy for final exam, that's why it's not accepting. But for your case, it will be your first time and it will just accept that name. So after saving that workbook as final exam, let us go to our question. We see and we continue. Use the given workbook named as final and solve the challenges. So we can use the given workbook named as final so that we can solve the problems. So how can we use the given one and the first one? So we have final exam which was given, and we have what we call final exam, which I've just created from a blanker, maybe from our blanker blanker workbook. So we can just decide to use this one and we just save it to our desktop, or we can transfer content from this one to our blank one. It depends. So if I go here, since I have these two open, I have this one and this one, so I can decide to right click, and this one is not allowing me to use this structure. So which means this, if I right click here, I cannot rename, I cannot copy, I cannot, it is protected. So the structure of this workbook which they sent is protected. So I first go and unprotect so that I can rename, I can add workbook, I can do what? I first go to review tab and you go to, like, you can see workbook for protect workbook is activated. So I click here once, it will become deactivated. Now I can right click and move and copy to this. I create a copy, I take this workbook to the one which I have just created. I'm transferring this sheet to my workbook which I've just created. So I've transferred one, so you can see my workbook, this one I've just created, is having that content. So I go to this workbook which was given again. Is because it's having sheet one, this one and this one. So let me transfer even this one, right click, move and copy, create a copy, then I can transfer this sheet to my workbook which I've just created. You can see now I have sheet one, this sheet me, then like this. So I can transfer this one to this position. So let me delete this empty sheet so that I can have sheet one, sheet two. So I can go back to my workbook, to the support file which Mistanta gave us. So I right click to this sheet, I move and copy, I create a copy, then I move to my workbook which is this one, then I take that sheet. So and now I have this one, let me take it in front. So I have this one, this one, this one in my workbook which I've just created. So let me go back to this workbook which was given by Mistanta, and I take even this one, move and copy, I create just a copy, then I choose which workbook I want to transfer to create a copy for this one. I select my workbook which I've just created, then I transfer it. So I can see now I've all the sheet that which was given in the support file. So I don't need this support file for Mistanta. I close it, I don't even save it, I remain with the one which I've just created. So I have everything which is given that workbook. I've just copied the content, or you can do either way. You can just copy, you select, you copy and paste into your workbook. That is another way to avoid insecurity, the protection you, because you are not the author. If I go to this workbook and I go to info, I can see that I'm the author, but the other workbook which was given as support file, you are not the one author, so you are not the one controlling it. So to avoid, if it was locked somewhere, if it is having some things, you may get challenged over that workbook. So it is better to work on your workbook that you just created by yourself. You just transfer content, you copy and paste the content from there, then you continue with your workbook. That is the first thing you can do before you answer any question. So far we have transferred everything which was given the other workbook onto our workbook of just created. Let us go to try to solve the question. So the first thing they said, select cell D6 and type this word. So we go to our Excel, the first sheet, and this we look for the column called D, and we look for the row called 6. So D6 where they intersect, that is D6. So we can see this is D6, then we type there the word, the given word, that is the word which they wanted to type. So when you click out, it will be assigned there. That is the first part. Then we go to another, clear the content in row 14. So we go to our workbook, we look for the row 14. This is row 14. When you come here, you can see the arrow is pointing towards that row. So when you click, left click once, it will select the entire thing. Go to home tab, or you can click delete. It will delete everything here, or you can clear the content. They said clear content, so we can use that option. You can go to home, you come here, there is option for clearing content, or you can delete everything to go. So they said we clear content so that this row remain empty. If we try to delete here, it will delete even the row, and the thing which was down will become up. So let us try to do undo, and we just clear content. So we use this option of clearing content. Clearing content, it will just take everything which was there. Before we had these things. Before we had content there, and HR, Alvin, then. So we want to just delete the content, whichever content in this row. We come here and clear only content, so the content will go. So the row will remain there and the content will just disappear. So we go to another part. They say the clear content in row 14, that is, then either cut on paste or drag and drop, move the content of row 18 to 14. So we go to this and we look where there is a row 18. We want to transfer these things, the content from row 18 to the row 14. So we highlight the entire row, then we come anywhere in the border, around the border. So on this thick line, anywhere you move your cursor like this. When you move, it turns like this, but when you move around this line, it will come like this, it will change like this. Left click, then drag, don't release, then just move until you reach where they told you to transfer content, then release. The content will be transferred or will be copied from here up to there, from this to the new place. So that is how you can drag and drop, or you can just highlight, then copy and paste, then you put there. It will act this, it will serve you, it will give you the same result. So let us go to another question. They said use the fill handle to put an X in cells F9 to F18, because this one there is a space. This is number 6, this is number 7. So typing error, it brought this 7 towards this side, towards the end, but it was supposed to be here. So it was F9 to F18. This is number 7. So we use fill handle from F9 to F18. So let us go to our Excel. First of all, we look for F column, then we go to F9. Then we must put X there, like above, like the one which is above. So from there, we come here, we get the fill handle true, then we drag, we click and drag until we reach where there is 18. This is 17, this is 18. So when we reach there, we stop. So it will copying X from that to that using fill handle. So that is the question. So number 7, this is number 7. Modify the low height for the low 3 to 22.5. So we go to our Excel, we look for this low 3. This is low 3. Highlight that low 3. Go to Home tab. Go to Format. Low height. You can see it is 16, but they want 22. Type there 22.5. Then click OK. So it will be adjusted accordingly. So this is 22.5, that is height. That is how, maybe that was the question, is it? Maybe that was the, it was maybe required to. Maybe they said another question, number 8 now. Delete low 10. We go to our sheet, our spreadsheet, we look for a low 10. This is low 10. It is having cells, water, vary. We need to clear, not to clear, but we need to delete low 10. So when we delete low 10, we expect content from low 11 to become low 10. Provide the space to be there. So we go to Home tab, we go where there is delete, then we click there, delete. You will see the change. When you delete, it will go away, that low will go away. So to avoid the space, to leave their space, it will just shift things which was below to become top. So you can say X, it was in 18, but now it is in 17. So which means we have just deleted one row. So that is how we can answer that one. Another thing, inserting a column to the left of column C. Type secondary contact in cells C2. So we go to our Excel. They said we must insert a new column before, after, maybe before the left of C, before C. So if I want to create a new column before C, a new column to become before C, it means I'll consider what is here, last name. I want last name. Before last name, there must be in between last name and first name, there must be a free column. So I select this C, then I right click, I click on insert, or I can just select it, I go to Home tab, then I click on insert, or I can just Control Shift plus, then it will give me the same thing. So if I click there, I will see that I've created a new column. They said, after creating this column, they said look for the cell called C2 and type the word secondary contact. So we go to the column we've just created and we look for a cell called C2 here, the C2 here. So C2 is here, so we must put the word secondary contact. But I don't want this to be there. I don't want this to be there, so I can just let me take this one away, or I can copy it and I store it too. I can just this one, let me first cut it. I'll just bring it back. Let me keep it in my clipboard. So I close this clipboard. It is there on my clipboard. If I want it back, I will bring it. So I first like I want this. Let me first clear this. I just clear the format here. I don't want this. I think this one. Okay, let me look for the C2. C2 is here. Then I type the word which they told me, secondary. I think secondary contact. Which word was there? Secondary contact or yes, secondary contact. So secondary contact. So this was the word. They said another question. Make sure cell C2 is still selected. Choose wrap text. So we go to cell C2. This is cell C2. We make sure it's selected. Then we go to home tab. Then we click wrap text. It will change in this way. This is what we call wrap text. So from there, they said another part. Merge, and they said number 11, merge and center cell A2 and B2. We go to our Excel, we look for the cell A2 and B2. This is A2 to B2. So we merge and center. So we go to home and merge and center. We click just there. It will work itself. It will work automatically. So that is number 11. Then number 12, auto fit column width for the entire workbook. Then we go to our workbook. We just click here, Control A to select everything. No, it's not selected everything. So we just select everything. Make sure everything is selected. Go to home, format, then auto fit column width. So it will just adjust automatically so that everything can fit within a cell, a given cell. So that is how we can answer that one. So in number 13, insert two columns called billings, address, and the phone columns next to E, which means we must have two columns to be inserted there before F, because they said next to E, which means we go to our Excel. This is E, next to E. I may decide to insert next to E on the right side. So if I want next to E to be on the right side, which I can say, I can just come to F and I just right click and click on insert. I'll get new columns. If I want next to E but before E, which means before E, new two columns to be before E, I'll just highlight this one and I insert new columns. But to me, my choice, I will just go with this one, next to E, which means before E. So I'll just come here and highlight these two. I just highlight F and I go to home and I click on insert and insert again. So they said the two columns, so I have to click 2 times to get 2 columns. So I'll get these 2 new columns. Never mind about the letters can go away, but what we meant about this, the new column which has just come. So from there they said we write some headings there, billing address and the phones. They said we write billing address and phone. So we go there and put some address respectively. So we can decide to choose they didn't specify where to put those what headings. We can decide to put here, or we can decide to put here. Here you can decide to put here. So whichever, anywhere you choose, it will be okay. So let me select there and I put billing address. So I'll put billing address level D, I think. Yes. Then the next ones they just do it. Another one is supposed to be having phones, I think, only that. So that is what they wanted. So change the cell style in cells F4 to G4 to accent free. So we go to F4, G4. F4, this is F4, then G4. So let me just transfer this content here because they didn't specify. So let me just write something, my address here. They said we write billing address here, billing address, and then phone. Yes, that is it. So let me just make sure they are in the same format. This, we can see this one bold and area black. Maybe I just come to home, I copy the format, then I just copy that format so that they can be the same way, the way these one are. So I've just chosen this one and I write my headings to answer this question, because they said insert two columns and call them billing address and phone. So this is what I decided. I just decided to put in that row. So they say here the 14, it was telling us change the sales style in cells F4 to G4 to accent free. So let me go to my Excel and look for F4. This is F4, and G4, this is G4. Then I select those two and I go to sales style, that is home tab. There's what you call sales styles here. Then look for this where there's accent free. If you move here, you can see accent free is here. Just click there, it will become automatically. That is the accent free which they wanted. So here, if I go to, because the question was very clear, use sales style in sales F to accent free. So we just come here to our Excel, we select what they told us to do, then we go to home tab, where there is sales style, go where there is accent free. This is accent free. Let me hope that one is clear. So they didn't specify. You can choose accent free with 20% or accent free with this one. Let me go with this one, accent free, that one. It's okay. You can choose any accent free here. It's okay. So that is clear. Let me hope everyone is clear about that. And then let us go to another question. They said number 15, change the font size of low 4 to font size of low 4 to 20 size. So we go to our Excel, we look where there is low 4 here. When you get this kind of cursor, click to select the entire what low. So we go to font, that is home. This is what we call font size. So font size, they want the font size. This is the font size. They want us this the entire row 4 to be in maybe they said 20. They said change the font size of row 4 to 20. So we go here. This is entire row 14. It is selected. Then go to home. Then go to font size here. Then change to 40. Change to 20. They said 20. So now it's okay. Another question. They said change the width of column F to 30. So go to your Excel, look where there is F. They said F. F, yes, F. Go where there is Excel, look for the F, come here and select the entire column F. Then go to Home tab, go where there is Format. Then this one is column width. They said the column width to 30. So they want this column to be in 30. So type there 30, click OK. You can see it has become the way they wanted. So that is what they wanted. So go to column and change the F to 30. That we have just done that. So it's 17. Now we are on 17. Bold and underline the text in row 4. So we go to our Excel, we highlight the entire column because the question was telling us bold, underline the text in row 4. So we can just select the text here because only text, they said only text. So we come here and select the only text. Here, I think the text are stopping there. So from there, I think it is stopping at K. I think here it is stopping here. So let us select from this. I think up there they're stopping there. So we select that one. They said we bold, it is already bold. So we underline, we apply underline, then we click away. You can see whatever content there which is text, it is bold and underlined. So that is what they wanted. Another thing, they said change the font color of row 1 to a color blue. So we go to our Excel, we look where there is row 1. This is our row 1. We select the entire row 1. Then we go to font color. This is the font color. They said we put in blue. This is blue. I can select this one. Oh yes, I can select that one. It's okay. So that is it. We go to 19. Select all the text in the worksheet. Then change the horizontal orientation to all the text in the workbook. Then change the horizontal orientation to center, align, and vertical align into the middle. So let us go and select everything here, all the content we have. So we can only select the content here. I think it's stopping there. So they said we change the orientation of these things by aligning them. They said first of all we align vertically alignment, the horizontal alignment, then horizontal alignment to center, and vertical alignment to the middle. So we go to our Excel, and they said horizontal alignment to center and vertical alignment to middle. Horizontal to center and vertical to middle. So we go to our alignment here. That is center and middle. This is the middle, this is the center. but you can just confirm it there by clicking, or by, let me first close this. When you want to confirm, because we can see this is center, this is the middle. If you have to see, this is middle, this is center. So if you are not satisfied, you want to confirm everything, to tick, just come here to the launcher button, then click there, you get more options and you confirm. So here we can see the horizontal, they say the center, so center is that is what they wanted. Then vertical, they say the middle. We don't have option middle, so instead of middle, this center, same as middle, so that is what they want. So this is how we can answer. So we can see horizontal, mid, center, then vertical, center, horizontal, middle, then vertical, center. This is the same thing. When you see it is selected, then it's okay. You can use that option also, can work. Or you can just come to home tab. This is the middle. You can see this is a middle alignment, this is the center alignment. Just click on, make sure these two are selected like this, they are selected. Our next question is 20. They said in cell L1, type today's date and press enter. So, and next part, let us answer the next part. They said click on cell L1 and verify that it is using date number format. Try changing it to a different date format, for example longo date. So we are going to go for maybe let us jump to our Excel and see we look for the cell called L1. From there we type today's date, then we press enter. So today's date, what is today's date? Then look, first step, look for L1, then type there today's date, then press enter. Then click on it and verify that it is using date number format. Try to change it to different date format, for example longo format. Let us go to our Excel, look for L1. This is L1. Type there date and the date format. This is maybe today's date is maybe this is this date, maybe 24, 25, like that. Then we press enter. So we click on L1. This is L1. We go to home tab, under number format we confirm whether it is a long or date format. From there we try to change to different format, like a longer format. That is the long format they are referring to, because long format, it shows this maybe the name of that day, the name of that month, and the even words and the figures. So that is how we can show or we can answer that question. Then another part, they said that is 22. In Q, input the number 556 78 19 43. Apply the UAE currency format to all of the columns. So we go and we go to our Excel, we look for Q, then Q. This is Q. So let us type that number. They said 500. 500. Then another number was 56 78 56 78. Then another number, they said to take that one, input that field typing, then 90 43 90 43. So 90 43 90 43. So these are the question and the number they told us to enter. They said we make sure the entire Q column is in AD currency format. So they said we make sure the currency format to all of column Q is UAE. So we go to column Q, we select the entire column Q from the up to down. So from there we go to home. Here where there is general, we look for the word currency, but remember this is the currency, but remember they said UAE, which means dirham. They want to see the dirham, they don't want to see this dollar. So from there we click on this launcher button, we get more options. So from here we can see we selected the currency is okay, this format is okay, but the symbol, we are not okay with the symbol. So let us go and look for UAE currency, that is AED. Maybe let us go and search among these one. If I have it, do we have it? Yes, maybe. Where is it? Here, I think this is the one. So that is the one, the symbol we wanted. So from there we click OK. But before, let us go and check our question. And they said let us answer even this part 23. They said use the increase decimal or decrease decimal command to change the number of decimal point to 1. So let us go to our Excel, let us click OK. So from there let us make these things visible. Avoid this. We are seeing this becoming big because the entire column 4 we applied board and the yes, board. It is board. That's why. So here what I can say, they said we use the increasing same or decreasing hello to decrease to 1 decimal. You can see there are 2 decimal. So we select the entire column for Q, then we go to home tab, under number group there is what we call decreasing decrease decimal point arrow. So we can click once, it will become 1 decimal. So they wanted it into 1 decimal, and that is the question. So another question, use 24, insert a new sheet, insert a new worksheet and rename it Hunter. So we go to our Excel, then we insert a new sheet. It has come number 1. So here this is a new sheet. Where is it? Sheet 6. So we rename it Hunter. So we rename it Hunter. So Hunter. From there we press enter to assign that name. We go to another question, 25. Create a copy of the Hunter worksheet by right clicking on the tab. So we create a copy and let us answer even the question. Create a copy, then we answer it. We change the color of the Hunter tab to blue and the color for Hunter to red. So here Hunter, right click, move and copy, then we create a copy, and we create a copy before, after, maybe before this one, then we click OK. So we are expecting to get Hunter 2. So they said we get the Hunter 2 must having a tab color of red, and the Hunter 1 must have a color tab color blue. So you can select that and we see they are okay. If after that, let us continue with our question. Let's see. So from there, they said in another question, use find and replace to use find and replace to change Wendy's last name from Clark to Taylor. So let us go to our Excel. We go to Home tab, we go to find and replace, There are two options, what we want to find and what we want to replace. Let us write what we want to find. We go to our question. They said we should find Wendy's last name from Crocker to Taylor. So Crocker to Taylor. So let us write this name and write this name. This is the first name they want us to find. Let me just copy it and put here, paste. Then they want us to replace that name with maybe with this. Instead of that name they want this, so we copy it and let me paste it here. That is what they want. So I'll say find, or they have found something, then replace all. So they have just made one replacement. So let us click OK. You can see when they change here. So let us say OK. Then we close this. We no longer need this. So we got another question. Insert a word on cell J12. Let us go to our Excel. We look for J12, J and low 12 here. I think this is J12. We try to type that word. Let us go to our question and we see what they told us to type this word. I think they want this one. We go to our Excel, then we type that word. So from there they said suggest using the suggested spelling. Yes. Then in the page layout, first of all, then they said insert this word. This is what they wanted in J12. Then run spell check to 29. Run spell check to correct any spelling error in the workbook. Then correct the word cough and using suggested spelling. So here we go to our Excel. Then we go to we highlight that cell. We go to I think review. If not preview, not seeing my preview. Let us view review tab, then spelling is here. From there, since you have selected the other word which you typed wrongly, you can see you have selected this cell which is having this word, but the suggestion which they have just voted for us, it is coffee, the real the real spelling of that word. So let us accept this change by saying change. So we shall see the change has been the word has been corrected. So we just say okay, we have done to correct. We are free to go. Yes, complete. We don't want to check anything. So these are my peer name. We don't want to tamper with other content. So let us go to this is what they wanted. So let us go to other question. Correct the words. We have done that. We have finished that one. So let us go to 31. In the page layout, change the orientation to landscape. So here we go to home tab. Let us go to our Excel. Then from there we go to page layout. There's what we call orientation. Then they told us the question want us to change this orientation to landscape. So let us go to our Excel, page layout, orientation, then we select landscape. So now it is in landscape. Landscape is now selected. Before it was portrait. So we go to another question. Another part, they said create change the margin to narrow. So we go to our Excel, page layout. This is what we call margin. Then select what we call narrow. Narrow margin here. It is selected already. So just leave it. From there, they said use on a sheet me, that is use a sheet called me. Create a formula in cell D4 that multiplies the quantity in B4 by the price per unit in C4. So we go to our Excel and we look for the sheet me and we look for the cell called D4 and we create a formula that multiplies they said create a formula in D4 that is then that multiply quantity in B4 and the unit in C4. So let us go to our Excel. We look where there is B4, D4. This is D4. We try to create the formula. That is, when we are writing a formula, we start with equal sign. Then we select B4 because they said in B4 the quantity in B4. They said in B4. Then multiplication, that is shift 8, shift and 8 key on your keyboard. Then multiply with C4. This is C4. Then we press enter. So from there we autofill. We can double click or we can just autofill here. From you just use the autofill handle to drag up down or double click in. So that is what they want. So here you've just multiply. We have just used what you call relative reference. So they're gonna multiply this times this times this to get the answer. They use relative reference to get the actual quantity in this cell, the corresponding cells. So this is what we call relative reference by multiplication or any other when you are doing this formula or calculation. So let us go to another part and we see what we can do. They said another question. Another question was another question. They said 34. We will do what autofill hand to copy the formula and D4 to D7. So we've done that. Then 35. Edit the formula for the total in cell D8 so that it also adds cells. So edit the formula for the total in cell D8 so that it also adds cells. So let us go to D8 and we see what is there. D8, what is there? D8. So they said we edit the formula so that it can add the total line. So we must write here a formula which adds these things. So let us go to our question and we see what they wanted us to. They want to edit the formula, so we can just write there the formula. We go here and they say we would like Excel to add this plus, that is shifting equal sign key, plus this, then shift equals n plus this, shift equals n plus this, then we press enter. So this is what we call a formula, that is summing up or adding the line total. Then we go to another question. In cell in sales, if for create a formula that calculate the tax for the invoice, use a sales tax rate of 7.5%. So we go to our sheet and we see we've been given this VAT, this is 7.5. so they want us to use this VAT to create a formula in cell E4, this is E4, that can calculate the tax for the invoice using the tax rate of 7.5. So this budget and paper suppliers, they have they are dealing with, they are selling some quantities and some items. So these are the quantity, price, line total, and these are the items they are dealing with. So if they are dealing, if you are assuming this is your business and you are saying this and you have you are supplying to some, or you are having somewhere you are, and you are paying a tax, that is a VAT, that is maybe a government is maybe you are paying a tax to a government at a rate of 7.5, which means this is the percentage at each item you are gonna pay. So 7.5, you are gonna, the government is charging 7.5 on this spread napkin, 7.5 on this and this and this. So they are charging 7 on each on this item. They are charging only 7.5, 7.6, 7.5. So we would like to calculate, and we would like to know which tax are we paying to the government. Obviously, when we are paying the tax, we say a government comes and say, out of the total we are getting, maybe you have sold this product, this is the cost you have, maybe this is your money you have collected. The government will say, out of this money, I would like you to pay tax of 7.5 out of this, the total you have. I don't mind how much you have. The government said, I'd like you to pay 7.5. So we would say equal sign and the tax times, this is the tax rate, times the total, this is the money we have. So it's like I'm paying 7.5 of the line total, the money which I have, because line total is like amount which I have, the amount, the revenue, the amount which I've collected, the income which I've just sold my items. So 7.5, I'm paying 7.5% over my total, but I don't know how much is in 7.5. So if I want to know how much in 7.5, I would say 7.5% times the line total. I'll be able to calculate the total amount in 7.5. So if I press enter, it's okay. This is the actual money in 7.5. So if I'm selling this 15 times at this rate and I get this amount, the government is deducting me only this out of my total. So if I want to get the rest of the total income, I'll just drag. But remember, I'm getting something. Remember, I just want to get 7 point something in 7.5. I want to get the amount from 7.5 something, but using this. So if I click here, you can see I've just dragged up to down. You have seen if I'm keen, it has just taken e5. e5, what is inside e5? It is nothing, so it will just bring actual. This is the abnormal value, so we can't have 7, we can't pay this amount to the government as tax rate, yet our total we sold is this one. So which means this formula, it is incorrect, but however here it is correct. So if we want to make this formula to become okay, what do? We need to lock this 7.5, because 7.5 is gonna be multiplied this one times 7.5, this one times 7.5, this one times 7.5. So we'd like to lock this one in one place so that it doesn't move, because as you check the formula, it is moving. Before it was here, it is e3, but now it is becoming e4, this one e5, this one e6. So it is moving. We don't want that one to happen. We want to use the actual e3 in the order of our calculation. So we need to use absolute reference. Here it is using relative reference, so we need to use absolute reference. How? Let us double click and we edit our formula. Here we select that one, then we press F4 key on our keyboard to lock, or you can put $sign before column and after lock. So to lock, to make sure this one E3 is locked. This is how we can maybe try to do that one. So from there I press enter. Then after pressing the enter, I can see my formula is now locked. This one E3 is locked, so I can just come here and I autofill. I'll be able to get a good result. So I can see here I paid 3 to the government, this one tax 3. That is how we calculate the tax rate. So I can even autofill here. I can sum up all the tax I paid. So you can see I just auto filled here. So I'm copying the formula. So here I've just I'm copying the formula to sum up all these things. So from here, let us go to our question to see whether there's other things they told us to do. 37. In cell D8, create a formula that find the total for the order in. Other words, this formula should add cells D4 to D7, D4 to D7, D4 to D7, D4 to D7. We have done this one, I think. D4 to D7. Then in all, then in cells in cell F4, enter the formula that multiply. Then we have done this one. I think we are here. Using absolute reference will be same, or using autofill to comp. I think that is done. Then replace fill handle to copy the formula just to create it to cells. So we are here. I think here. Make sure to in F4 formula that multiply int press in before that is done. Absolute reference to tax rate will be same in every cell. Yes, that is okay. Use the fill handle to copy the formula created. That's okay. Replace G3 with the reference to the amount on the sheet 1. This is 128. So let us try to go to sheet me and we complete all the calculations in the sheet. So here let us try to calculate F4. What they ask in F4? Let us go to our question to see what is F4. Guys, we'll talk about F4. What they wanted in F4. Do you have any F4 here? In cell, enter formula but to multiply into place in cell. So in F4, in F4 they said total total with tax. So total is tax. So if I'm to say that I want to know the total amount when the total which I have plus the tax, here it will become very easy. I will say equal sign this one. I just want to know the total. So here they told you with VAT. So here it is means we're gonna just add this total plus even this is what total plus VAT. This is the what we call tax. So I'm getting this plus this to get the total cost, the total expense. We should do maybe I have now. So if I want to know the net, I just subtract, but here I want to know the total. So I just press enter, then I auto fill. So here also I auto fill. From there, here we shall just use maybe equals. We want to sum up these above one. Let us try this time. Try to use function. So we sum these two, then press enter. So let us try to answer question 40. I think we are going to 40. They said replace cell G3 with a reference to the amount on the sheet 120. Hint cell J10. So here the question is very simple. They want you to transfer amount from sheet 1 to sheet B, and they give you the hint that the amount is supposed to be in cell J10. Here we go to sheet 1 and we look for cell J10. We make sure cell J10 must have this amount 120, and we transfer that amount from J10 to G3 on sheet me. Let us go to our X and we see how we can do that. This is our G3, but they said we replace or put some this amount which is on sheet 1 J in a cell J called J10, and that amount is 120.80. So we go on sheet 1 and we first look for J. This is J, then J10. This is the J10. So before J10 was having nothing. So make sure if it J10 it is empty like this, first put there 120. They just told you in the question, and go to home tab, make it in currency. So let me clear format. Let me go to home, then clear. I clear everything. So I take there 120. From there I first convert into currency, because in our question it is supposed to be 120. 120, I think 128. This is 8 balance. So let us go to home tab. Convert this one to currency, and we don't want $sign, we want AD. So we come to launcher button and we get more options. So we go to symbol and we look for AD. So this is AD, this is AD. So here AD is selected, but we don't want even decimal, because in our question you can see people wanting to print without in decimal. So 0 decimal place, we click OK. So this is what they want. So from there, after confirming that this amount is in J10, we go to our question. They said replace cell G3, so we go to our G3 on sheet me. This is G3. They said replace this amount with the amount on paper or sheet 1 in a cell G10. So why you want to put the answer, highlight that place, then click equal sign. This is the shortcut. After clicking equal sign, go to sheet 1. They told you where the value is, and they said in J10. This is J10. So when you can see we have just moved to sheet 1. This is what you can just write, or you can just do what I'm telling you. So just come where there is this answer, or where you want to transfer, where there is this content we want to transfer, then click on, just highlight it, then press enter key. It will go automatically. Here, this is the answer we want. So we can see even it has brought sheet 1 J10. This is the cell address. So if someone is marking you and come here, we just see this is J10 sheet 1 J10. That is it. So this is how we can transfer content. So I think that is it. Let us put in this what I want it to be in, like we convert it to AD, because it has not come with its format. So let us just put the format card. So AD decimal 0. This is okay. Then it's okay. You can see when you highlight, it will tell you it is telling you the address of this answer. It came from sheet 1, which cell is J10. This symbol is telling the sheet name. This one, the address J10. Remember, when you are rating, you rate this. So this is how you can answer that on the shortcut. Go where you want to answer, put equal sign, then go and select what you want, then press enter. It will just come automatically with everything. Let us go to 41. In cell D12, insert function calculate total of the two budget. So you go to D. This is the one. You just press equal sign there, then use sum to sum up these on these two. You get the answer. And they told you use function. So this is sum is a function. So you have done that one. So 42 in the AutoSum, or use the AutoSum command to insert a function that calculate most expensive item in cell F4 to F7. So F4 F7, where is F4 F7? F4 F7. So this is F4 to F7. So I think the most expensive item, I think here, this is what they want. This is the summary. I think we use. So if they ask maximum, the most expensive cost, maybe price, what, this is what we can do. But here the most expensive item, it is a different thing. Let us try to answer this one. So we decide we try to use AutoSum function. So the most expensive, this is the AutoSum. We click on the drop down, we get the maximum function. So we can see it has come, but it has selected where we don't want. So we come to this corner and we try to get this arrow. Which arrow? There's another arrow which I want to get here. If I move here, I think here I can get it from here. I can get it from here, the corner. This arrow which I want. Yes, this one, which is coming this. So I can go and reduce, and I select only what I want to select. Out of this press, I want to find which was the maximum. I press enter. Then the cheapest, that is like minimum, you go to home tab, you can go to AutoSum, you can get that function of me there. Then you can expand your selection. You can expand your selection, you can even reduce your selection. Yes, I want it to select up to there. Then press enter. If they want median, I don't think median is there. Let me try to go home. I want to get median. I'm not seeing median. I think more function to come median. Median. I'm not seeing it. So what I can do, I can just come here. Cosine. Okay. First wait. Okay, let me double click on this formula and I see what went wrong. Okay, this, because this this green one, it's telling us that there's some error in it, so I need to cross check and see whether which error is this one. So I might have left something, so let me go and double click. I can see I've selected, but I didn't select this one, so let me select even this one. I press enter, so the error is gone. That is it. So median, just come here, you can say median, right median, tap median, then you can either select, you can use this one, you can use this one, any column, then press enter. Then average, highlight there, go to home tab, you can use AutoSum. Here average is here, select that one. You can just expand your selection up there, then you minimize the selection up to here, so enter. That is the average. So here, if you are to answer this question and you say most expensive item, what is the most expensive item? You can say, you can use VLOOKUP, and by this one is more advanced notch. You can, this one you can, if you have XLOOKUP you can use, but my version I don't have XLOOKUP, so I can only use VLOOKUP and maximum. I combine this function. I think because my version is low, I can only get what I want by combining functions. But if you have 21 plus, you can use XLOOKUP. It can give you what you want in short story. So I want to get most expensive item, so I will select maybe this amount. I close the bracket, comma, set this, comma, then I have to select what I want to return. So it will give me the name of the here I'm trying to get the name of the real name, the name which is having the most expensive, what like most expensive, which is most expensive. So here I can say plastic cups box, and there are 100. They have the, I think they have the maximum price. That's why is the most expensive items. So in this shop, so another thing, it depends the price you used. If I want to, maybe here, let me cross check. Let me select it again. I want to use unit price. Let me use this one. Yes, I want to use int press. Yes, then I press enter. So it's supposed to be this one, int price, because if we one box of one plate, that is it is unit price, which is a single box. It costs this one. This means this one is the most expensive one. So the cheapest, I can do the same thing, lookup, because lookup and then minimum, that is the cheapest. Mean, I can use mean cheapest. So here I select this one. Okay, close the bracket, then comma, this is the one, close the bracket, then the result array, comma, the lookup vector, then I go to the result. I want this to be the result. I want the VLOOKUP to pick out of this one. That could be a result. So I close, I press enter. So you can see napkins 18, but they cost only this one. So that is how you can find the items. But for your case, they wanted you to use these functions, so this one will leave for as a part, just a bit away, just in case you find such question in future when you have studied advanced and intermediate. That is how we can solve that. If they say items, they mean they want names of items. They don't mean, if they told the cost, that is the price that you calculate maximum, minimum, and whatever. But that one, it was like, it's not a confusion. You could use your knowledge of maximum, what, just to calculate maximum, minimum, you get it right. That is what he wanted, maybe. So let us go to another question. 43. Command to function to calculate the lowest price, that is done. Function library to insert median, that is done. I think we open another sheet. This is what we call question 45. Let us go to question 45 and we see what is there. Question 45, it is telling us open sheet 2. We go to our Excel and we open sheet 2. So this is our sheet 2. So let us go to question. Freeze the first column and the first two row. First column and the first two row. First column and the first two row. So let us go to our exam and our number. First two column, 1 1 2 1. This is one column, this is one row, this is second row. This is one row, this is second row. So they want to freeze pen these two row, and they said the first column and the first two row. So we go here. If we want to freeze this one and this one, and the first column, the first row, the first column, which is A, we select here, which means we select in row 3 but in B column. So B, like here, we select here. So meaning this one will be left there and do not move. Even this one will not move up, down, up to up. Then we go to view tab. I think there is what we call freeze pen. We go there and we just freeze pen because we want to customize. So you can see the thick line has come. So when I try to move, you can see it is not moving. Even if I try to move this side, and this side, you can see this line, thick line, it is there. So it is trying to tell you that this one will not move. So that is how we can freeze pen to the first two rows and the first column. So we go to another question and we see what is next. For the main table, create custom sort by grade from smallest to largest, and then by company name from A to Z. So for the main table, this is the main table. We go to custom sorting, we right click, then we go to custom, we go to sort, then custom sort. It will bring this dialog. So they said we first sort, we first sort from by grade. So we go to Excel, we select here, we are sorting by grade. So from there they said from smallest to largest. So we go here and we depend on silvers, and from smallest to largest. I think it's okay. From smallest to largest, yes, that's okay. Then second sort by, then second sort by name and from A to Z. So we go to our Excel, then we add another level, then we sort by company name, then here from A to Z. It's okay. Then we click OK. It will be sorted automatically. So I think that is it. From smallest, that is 6, 7, then 8, then last. I think that is finished. We go to another part, and sort sort the additional information section. Sort by column from A to Z. So we go to additional information. This is the additional information. The column they told us to sort this one. We'll select here any cell, then right click, then go to sort. Then they said to sort from A to Z. I think from A to Z. They said yes, from A to Z. Column H. So we go to here, we click and we are in column H, then right click, sort A to Z. Sort A to Z, click there. So that is it. Another part, then apply filter to show only female. So here this is the work we have. So let me try to make another copy of this work, because I would like to show only female. So I'm trying to make another copy. So this is original, this is the copy I've just made. So let me use this copy, this one which I've just made, and I answered this question. They said apply filter to show only female. So we go here and we apply filter, that is Control Shift L, or we can just go to Home tab, then go to where is filter, come here and down filter. This funnel will come automatically. Go to gender and only select female. So we'd like to see only female. So this is female. So you can see you have filtered some information. That's why some information is there. So we come here, rename it as filtered female. Filtered female. Sorry, female. Yes. So from there we go to another part. They say if you want to show female, then apply filter to show on a female, then use a number filter show grades greater than 8 greater than or equal to 8 number filter. So here we go to this workbook. Here we create another copy of this original one. Let us create, or we can use this one. Let us create an original one. From the original, we have the original one. We create another copy. I think there's not come. Why not coming? Yes, it has come now. I think it's here. So here we can apply filter, and we filter by number. I think they said grade, filter by number filter. Then we go filter numbers. So we go, they said we filter grade, select apply filter show on a finger, then use filter number show grade greater than or equal to 8, greater than or equal to 8, greater than or equal to 8. So we can go to grade number greater than or equal to, so greater than is greater than okay, is greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to 8. They said 8, I think. Okay, it's okay. So greater than or equal to 8. So we shall see only 8 and what and the name. So here we can rename as filtered number. Let us right click. You say filtered grade number. So press enter. Another question, or you can just continue with that you filtered and you see. Another question. What is another part? So another part, they said apply filter to show me that is done. 51, the workbook, sort the workbook by grade from smallest to largest. I think we have answered this one. Workbook, no, workbook, okay. Sort the workbook from grade, or workbook by grade from largest to smallest. So let us go to this original one. Where's the original one too? Then we from grade, I think grade, where is grade? Then we sort from largest to, they said from smallest to largest. I think we have sorted that. 51 from 50, that is done. Then we select cell and format as a table. Choose one of the latest cells. Select cells and format as a table and choose one of the latest cells. We select cells. So in that sheet we can select cells and we format them as a table. So insert a row between row 4 and 5. Then in the row you just create it, type your name, gender and grade. So and change the table style to style. So here we select cells, and so we come here to this work, our sheet 2. This is the work. We can just select this work and we convert this one into a table. So we select it inside this work, or you can select the entire work. Here we just see, okay, let me select this, only this, and use this. Yes, I go to insert, I convert this one to table. Yes, I want that one. Then after converting, they said we insert, and they said insert a row between 4 and 5. So we go to 4 and 5 here, so I can select 5. I insert, right click, insert. I want to insert a row, so it will become low 5, it will become in between low 5 and 6, and become low 5. So I write name, grade, and the same thing. I write in any name here. I write Jan. Maybe let me write Jan. Then female, maybe female, grade female or male. Then grade, I can say 7, and blue, any color. And I can put that one, stone. Oh, stone. Then it's okay. I think that is finished. Then what is first in this question? They said we type name, grade, and whatever. We have finished that one. Then change the table state to medium 10. We go to this table, click there, go to table design, we go where there is styles, we click on this, then we look for this medium. I think this is medium 10. So that is it. Then go to another question. 55, table style option, then untick banded load and tick the Chrome. Yes, we go to table here, table design. Here we untick this and we tick this. That is it. So another question. They said select ABC and insert column chart. ABC. Select B and C and insert column B and C and insert chart. So come here, select B and C. So we can select this. We hold Control, then we select this also. Then we put a chart, that is Alt F1, or just come and put a chart here. This is our chart. So they said we put a chart, and so change the chart title to Nomad and move the chart to New Sheet, and change the chart title to Line with Max. So this is the chart we have. So let us first, they said we move it to New Sheet. They said we select only these two, B and C, to make chart. So when you select them, go to insert, you go to chart here under com, then select any chart you feel like. So this is the chart. So right click in the chart, or come here, the chart, then come here, move the chart, then take this chart to New Sheet. Okay, just press OK and we see. Okay, let us, this is the chart. We try to move this chart to New Sheet. We select New Sheet, then we say okay, they will take this chart to New Sheet. They said we will change this one to Nomad. double click to edit there. I think that is the word they wanted. Let me just copy this word, then come here, I paste. This is the word they wanted. So they said we change the title to be that, then we move the chart to new sheet, then we change the chart type to line. So we do that. We go to chart type. So here, this is the chart options. You go to chart type, you go where there is a line, you look which line is having marks, then or you can prefer this one, then okay. So this is what they wanted. You can even double click these marks and I think no. Maybe option. Where is option? I want this mark. I want them to be solid. They want to increase their number. Weight. I want them to be weight. I want them I want this type of bullet to be changed. Maybe says okay. I want this one. I want to increase. Says this is just modification of your text. So I think that is okay. It sounds good. You can see it clear, or you can double click again. You go to marker. I think this is marker. Then you can yes. I think it's okay. Online solid line building. So this is okay. This is okay. I think it's okay. Let us go with that one for more modification. Then this one, they are not clear. I cannot see to clear them, so I can highlight this one. I go to home tab, I make it bold. I think I can see. You can even increase here, like can increase like that. I think that one is better. Even this one. Even this one. Okay, then they select this one. Also same apply this one. Bold. Increase the effort. You can see them clearly. I come to chart format. I want to see legend there. So I come here. I increase so I can see it properly. So this is qualified to be what this is what we call a chart. A chart, we can go to style and we select our style vertex, or you can just go to a color and we put color vertex. I think let us just before putting this, you can try to move this one. We highlight them and do it. Then you can go to style, then go to color. I think let me change color. No, this one okay. I think this was okay. think it's okay. Let me just remove this grid lines. This is the chart. Let me go to the question. This is what they want to modify. Whether they told us to modify the chart. They said they change the title of the mark, then use the quick layout command to change the layout of the chart. Let us say you are the let us use the layout to change the layout of the chart. So we have just done that one, changing the style. Let us go to 61. Let us say you are the teacher and you want to easily see all the grades that you are below passing. Apply condition formatting so that it highlights cells containing value less than 7 with the light green, light red fill. So we go to this sheet 2. Not sheet me, that sheet 2. Yes, sheet 2, or yes. They said, let us assume you are a teacher. Let us assume you are a teacher. You want to easily see all the grades that are below passing. Apply condition formatting so that highlight cell containing value less than 7 with light red fill. So you go to grade, you make sure you select the entire record. You don't select the grade, but you only select the entire record. Go to home tab. There is and the group code studies, command code, condition formatting. Go to highlight cell rules, then go to number less than, because in our question they said you want to see less than 7. So go to the option called less than, put 7 there, and for light green fill, so light red green. So come here, put 7. You want to see those one with less than 7. So light red fill with darker green. No, they said light, only light green fill, light red fill on this. So you select that one, then click OK. You see they are distinct. You can see they are distinct. So that is how we can apply condition formatting. Add 4 comments to the worker sheet, then delete one of the comment, then showed. So come to here, you can select this and put you go to preview. I think previous, then new comment, then write there a comment, maybe boy, boy. Okay, right away. Then select another, go to review. I think review, add, sorry, go to review, then add. Microsoft is the next thing that you want to continue viewing from the beginning of the workbook. Okay, so let me first hide this, and so let me go here. I go to preview, I add comment, Microsoft Excel reached the end of the workbook. Do you want to? No, cancel. I don't want this. Let me first undo. Okay, this one. So let me first try to go here, review tab, new comment, then we put boy. Okay, then here review tab, new comment, then we put girl, maybe girl, because they said we add like 4 comments. We go here and put comment, review, then add comment, book, maybe come here and put comment, in a comment review tab, then so they said we add 4. They said we add 4 comments, and we did 1 and make all comments visible. So we go to view tab, we go to view review tab, then we make this one visible. It's okay, then they are visible by default, but you can hide them, you can move them. I would like to delete one of the comments, so I come here where there's a comment, I can select that one, I go preview tab, then I delete that one. So I can decide to show all the comments. So if I come here and scroll, you can see all those comments being shown. So that is how we can show comments. So I can even expand like that. I move where I want. So if I want to, if it is obstructing something, I can just pull it and extend and move it where I want. So that is it. I go to another question. Use the document inspector to check the comment, the workbook, and remove anything it finds. Protect your workbook by making us final, then open our work. So I will not inspect for now the workbook, because if I will inspect, then to take away my comments, I don't want that one to happen. So with inspection, if you want to inspect your workbook, come to File tab, then go to info, then what we call protection, then check for what we call check for issues. So here, these are the things that they're gonna inspect. They're gonna inspect the comments, document properties, hidden laws, and active filters, then content that people with the disability find this file to read. So these are the things that they're gonna inspect, and if they find it out, then they're gonna remove. So I don't want to inspect it now, because if I inspect my document, before you inspect, make sure you save the changes. I don't want to inspect now, so I don't want to inspect. These are the things they're gonna inspect, comment what, and they're gonna remove my things. So let me close for now. So I can just make my document as final. So I go and make this document as final. This I say okay. So you can see this workbook has been converted to, or has been made to be final. So that is the question. So when you send this workbook to someone, before you try to edit or to do anything, you will see this warning. So it is upon him to say enable editing, and this is the alert just telling him that this one has been made final. So that is it. We go to another question. Open our worksheet code pivot, and this question 67 about the pivot table. So 67 said, open our worksheet, create a pivot table. In the role area, remove region and replace it with salesperson. Insert a pivot chart, choose the type line, then insert a slicer for the region, then use a slicer to show only south and east, then change the chart, the type to stack column, then in a pivot chart field span to math to the legend series. Then when you finish your workbook, should look like this. So according, but they give us even the answer how they want this pivot maybe chart to be like. So here I would say that this is the pivot maybe pivot sheet. So if this one is the pivot sheet, then we should use this one, because the question said we open this, we open this and we create a pivot table. So from here we go to here and we go to insert. We just click in anywhere in our work, we go to insert, and from there we say pivot from the range. Then we click, we first confirm whether they have selected okay, it's okay. So we click OK to create a pivot table. So it is done. So from here you go to this work preview. They told you, they say they want this to look like this, so you should have this this one mathematic, this one tick, this one is also ticked. So salesperson, orders amount, then math. So let us go to our pivot table I've just created. Where is it? Yes, this one. So this is the pivot table we have just created. We have seen this one must be there, even this one must be there, even this one must be there. So what is our struggle? Our struggle may be the struggle. We can see we have just ticked them, but they are not in that way they have told us to be. So let us try to make these things in the proper way, so that we can see the exact thing as the question is still requires to show. So we can see, first of all, the numbers are spread like they put a math in column. So you can see they are running in column way. They are running from A, B, C, D. So we can see the names they are running vertical, or yes, vertical, that is in low, they are in low. So let us go to our work so that we can make February March to run in column. So we change this math instead of being in the column, instead of being like, if we tick, it will go to low, but instead of being in low, we can pull this one and we change into column. We can see now we are getting the picture. So now we can see we are making the way it was supposed to be. So from there we can see there is grand total and grand total. Let us go and check to we have grand total, even grand total is okay. So we can see we have dollar, what, and there are very many values, but here we are just seeing numbers, not the currency. So we can go there and change. So click anywhere in your work, then right click and format number. Then from there, instead of currency, choose number, then reduce decimal to 0, then click OK. Yes, we can see the number is now it is now in the way it's supposed to be in the question. So from there, let us go and try to see. We can see what else? We can see the style of this one. You can go to design and see whether we have that style. That style, I think we have it. We have it anywhere. Anywhere we have it. And do we have any style like that? The question. Maybe it's resemble that one. Let me go to the question. I think not exactly, but something similar to that. I think if you continue to search, you can get that one. I think you can get maybe this one. Let me assume that one. Yes, let us go with that one, or you can continue to navigate them, because they state there are very many styles that here around, so you can play with this until you land on the exact one. Not seeing it, so what can I do? Okay, let us just go with that one. You can see from that we are seeing what else are we seeing? From maybe how many guys they are showing here. Okay, let us go and see ours from 12. Okay, so here from 8 to up to 9, this one we are showing 12. So this is what they wanted maybe to show. So from there, after making that pivot table this way, let us go and answer some questions here above, and we see whether you can come up with the exact one. They said, the first thing, mark region, insert a pivot chart and line tape with that one. So we go to here and we go to insert, and we insert a chart, and more chart, you go to more chart, you go to line and you choose this one and click OK. So that is what they wanted. So from there, they said the question that you insert a slicer for region. So we click here, we make here this one here, maybe put here, we click here, you go to pivot analyze, then we go to insert a slicer for region, then we click OK. Then from there, the question said we should show only the south and the east. We go here, we show south and the east. We press Control key, then we select even east. So that is what they wanted to show. So from there, they said another question, change the pivot chart into stack point. So we go here, this is the column, this is the chart we have. You go to design, I think design, then change type, then go to column, then choose stack is here, stacked column is here. So the other one is clustered, that one is stack. So that is what they want. From there, okay, I'd like to adjust this. Okay, then we press it somewhere, then I want to adjust this. So let me adjust like this, and you see. So from here, I can make this one visible and make even this one visible. So from there, what was the next question? They said change, we have finished that one. Then in the pivot chart fields panel 2, direct add mouse methods to the legend area. So let us go to the here. It is okay, because if you click here and make legend, they are on marathon to the right, they said right side, so that is it. You can see methods are here. So from there we go to another question, and when you finish you should have this as your final. I think this is the final, except the color, but I can see. Let us go and try to see. Go and make color. We go to question and we go to this one, style. We can try to color and choose this one, this one, or this one. Maybe certain colors, certain trend. You can choose the exact trend. I think that trend, I have it, but where do I maybe that one, like that, or maybe this one. Is this one? This one? You can go further. You can go and cross check and see until you land on the exact one, until you get that exact one. But I'm sure it is there. So I'm not seeing that one, the exact one, but I'm very sure it is there. So you can search, you get that trend one until you get that color. But it's okay, even if you don't get, you may, or in Okubanga you don't have it, provided you have money to form the exact format the way they want it. So don't bother a lot with color. Color, you may not have it, or you may have it, but seeing it, the pattern, seeing that pattern, it may take you some good time. Like me, I'm not seeing that pattern. I don't know where is it. Not seeing that pattern. That pattern. Where is it? So that is what they wanted to maybe to have. Only color remaining, but we have money to form what they wanted. So maybe I don't think so. I don't think it is the one. So you can see you have money to make this exactly the way they want it. So that is the end of this question and exam. Thanks for watching. So after forming everything, you can modify your work and make it neat. This one, if you click, you can get, I think that style is there. You can choose that style, style, and you choose the style that they used. But it's okay, provided you have money to form the exact thing. Like here, you can try to make your work neat after performing everything. Remember, we removed something here. We must paste it. We must bring it back. if we still have it. Yes, we have it here, so we must bring it back. This one, this picture was there, so I have to reduce it. See, so let it be there. That is it. You can even try to make your work organized by maybe putting some borders. Put your work in borders to make neat. But you'll finish your work, like outside you put maybe blue, something like blue, outside blue, then inside you select a certain thing, like maybe put red inside, then click OK. Your work become very okay, very neat. You make your work visible. You go to home, format, autofill the column with this, so everything adjust accordingly. So here you make it also visible, so you save changes. Even you come here, you can come here also put some borders and make your work very neat. At home, just to impress the one who's gonna mark you. You never know, it may give you 90 something, so you just make your work organized. Then just select the color inside. So that is just making your work very neat. You can change anything, you can come here like that. So that is how we can answer. You can change the style for this one, name the style, and you can see the style. You can change to any style that you can make you work on it. So that is how maybe you can manage these things. So your color, let me change, can change to. So that is how we can just modifying your work after we are going through our work and we see what went wrong, but that is the end of our work. Thank you for watching.